Hey, wanted to get on here and share something with you. As most of you know, I am in rehab for my knee, and that's taking about 21 to 22 hours of my time every single week. And, you know, working out and all that stuff used to be just an everyday part of my life. I was either hiking for 3 hours or 5 hours. I was at the gym for 1 to 2 hours, dancing 3 to 5 hours a few times a week. That was my life. Ever since the knee stuff has happened, none of that has been happening. And so there's been a lot of sitting around. And I'll say that for me, in my 20s, what you may or may not know is in my 20s, I was a personal trainer. And I loved it. And it's really amazing because it's like got me into that mode again that I love. I'm one of these people. I've always loved being at the gym. I've loved being at the gym ever since I was in elementary school. But what was fascinating is what I know about the body is knee injury is a different thing, but with the body, so over the last year or so, I've gained some weight, which is normal when you go from being really super active to stagnant, basically. And so what I've noticed, and this is what I love about the body, is people get on a thing like, okay, I'm gonna go work out, and then they see 1 month later and there's not much difference. 2 months later there's not much difference. Well, I started going back to the gym doing rehab work pretty intensely somewhere in September. I think September 16th. I think that's when it was. So September, October, November, December. It's been 3.5 months. And I was wondering, when does that kick in? And it was really beautiful because I realized the body, whatever you do today, it doesn't always show up for another 3 to 6 months. At 6 months, people start really shedding weight and start really, the muscles start showing some, but the weight loss starts happening around 3 to 6 months. So this morning, I want to show you, these are pants that I actually bought here in Thailand, and they are about 3 inches too big for me. Now, they were probably already just a little too big, but this is kind of pretty wild. So the 3-month point has kicked in. I've noticed that I've lost about 3 to 4 kilos. Haven't figured that out what that is in pounds, but it's pretty awesome. So I'm enjoying having my abdominal muscles back, which I've been really working on the last month or so. I can feel them engaging when I'm walking and stuff like that. So I just want to share this because for people who are I've been working out for a month or two and nothing's happened, stay with it, because seriously, it happens. It just happens at its time. And it takes 3 months to 6 months for the weight loss starting to happen. It takes a few months for the muscles to really start being able to see them. You'll feel them. They'll start being engaged, but you'll feel them much more than you'll start seeing them. But it takes a few months for the body to catch up to what you're doing and regular going and doing it, showing up for yourself and committing. So I've never consciously committed. It's just been my life. I've never consciously committed to I have to do, right now I have to do a bike or elliptical or treadmill and walking every single day, at least 1 hour. I just have to for my rehab. Sometimes I do 1 hour and 20 minutes. My walking, I can actually get up to about hour and a half now on the streets. But it's just it's regular commitment. And I'm not saying you have to do it every day. I have to do it every day for my knee, for me to be able to stay walking well and the soreness not to show up. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. So anyway, I wanted to share. Have a good one.